Marking up for your creases and flutes and all that sort of stuff doesn't have to be a big deal. It's relatively straightforward. You just stick in pen or scratch it on with a nail or whatever works for you where you would like bits and pieces to go. The particular patterns that I've based this on I've grabbed from a couple of different places. But what you want to do, or what I do anyway, is find the midpoint on this plate. It's already half marked. I think it's just been scratched on there by accident. So I start with that. And then get a little magnetic ruler. Find they work well. You don't have to use magnetic rulers, but they just work nicely. Line them up, get it all extended. Line them up with your middle crease there. And this one is more or less straight down the gun. Bit of layoff for the hand, but nothing too much. You see, just not guesstimating, but pretty close to guesstimating. And just mark your middle line. Now the reason I haven't gone all the way down here is because there is layoff for the hand. If I carry on the straight line, it's going to end up over here. On this sort of edge of the gauntlet. So just take a time, take it down to the middle, rub off the middle marks, and then go from there. So again, it's a bit of cold here, which is one of the reasons I'm struggling. Get it pinned. Now they come in, but they don't meet. They don't all go to this. It's not a focal point. So get it close as your ruler will let you in the cold. There we go. And just draw your line in. Go take a look at original stuff and you can see just how fantastic this could be. But even on those amazing ones, take a close look. Pay close attention to all the lines. And you'll see that there are mistakes in there. It's about impression, I think, more than actual accuracy. There are some exquisite examples, obviously, but not all of them. Like this one, if I carry on with that line. Right, let's have a look. There we go. And don't forget, I'm just marking these in quick. I can rub them out and redo them. They're just helping me get going. So I'm going to carry on doing that all the way across because it's a bit boring watching me draw lines on this with a ruler. And when I've got it all marked up, we'll have a quick look and then we'll get the hammer in. There we are then, all marked up, ready for action. If only it was easy as drawing it on. So what I'm going to do is take this to pieces and I'll start with this plate and show what I do on this one. Because it's a nice, interesting one, because then the rest just run through. So we'll get this boy done, and then we'll take it from there. What we've got to do is we've got to knock these lines into this. And it's just like the video I've done on creasing and fluting. I've got a curved stake here, so it's got to run off to it. That'll help preserve that look in there. So we need that in the articulation, so we don't want to knock it out straight by using the flat edge of an anvil. So what you do, just start knocking the line in. Easy as that. Remember, this is just something for the light to catch. Don't need to go mad. In fact, some of these were so good at catching the light. When you actually take a proper look at them, they're tiny little movements on the metal. but they do such a good job that certainly when I started armouring, I was knocking in almost seascapes into these things. You just got to be nice and gentle. Get yourself some good lighting. You can see I'm casting a shadow here, and if you don't have good light in your workshop, it helps you see the line you're pursuing. Okay. Now we'll open the work a bit. Push it back down. It's not hard. Now, miss that one out just for the moment and get to this one. Knock him down. There we go. These ones are easier than the end one. What will start to happen, you can catch that, just about here, is because I've knocked crease in that one and that one, it's starting to push that down. Not a particularly effective job. Let me just exaggerate it a bit for you. There we go. Now that doesn't need to be much deeper than that at all. That's kind of it really. Now there's a couple of ways you can put these creases in to this plate. You can mark the ends, flip it over, and pop the crease in the back. That's one way. One way I've been doing recently, he says looking for his hammer, here it is. It's taken this one. Now what it does, it turns, particularly if you get unlucky in your first few strikes, it turns the top of this into a bit of a mess. I'll show you the stake I use in a moment. What you're going to do is just pop your way along it. And it gives enough of an impression to then tidy up. You've definitely got the crease in there, and then when it's all cleaned back, you're going to run a file down it. So let me swap stakes and we'll take a look. All the way down here, right, so I've got this stake. It's one of them. I ground quite badly a line in there. What I'll do is put this on there. Now you could use a chisel for this, I suppose. I suppose it hurts. I just prefer to try and control it with the hammers, to be honest. I find I don't get on too well with chisels. Here we go. Just trying to find a way to get this done. Need to raise this stake up a bit, but we'll work with what we got. One last go. If not, we'll go back to the one I had first of all. There we go. That'll do us. Like I say, if it splays out a touch, we'll just unsplay it. Let's put it out. There we go. Right. Start and end. I find works well. Just give it a couple of light taps. Remember, we're not looking to chisel this in. We're not climbing up the north face of the Eiger with a nice pick. Just tap it down. Walk it along. Tease it down there. Don't go wading in. There you go. Just about there. Yeah, cool. You can still see that on the side. Let me get rid of this. Should make a proper stake holder for it, but you know how these things go. And then, just to crisp that up, yeah, crisper edge on the anvil there that I've got. Now I'm not looking to smack that down like that. There we go. Not looking to do that like that. There. Just touch that down. If you don't like working on the underside, to move that down, you get this stake back and work it on the top. I'll show you in a second. So, get your crease out that you had before. Pop your work onto it. Now, some of these hammers have got a nice little straight edge. I like them on this one because I can drop it into the crease a bit. And you can hear I'm only just tapping this. Preserve that curvature. And there you go, you can see it starting to come together. That's just about ready for polishing, to be fair. And we just bump our way along the whole of this. Then I'll show you these. And we'll take it on from there. You can see there's no real hardship to it. Just take it slow and steady and it'll happen.